Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another Ajin Demi manga review, chapter 5, entitled The Revelation and the Organization. So, to begin with the chapter, we first see Sato talking to Tanaka about if he likes to play games or not. Like, for example, Sato back then when he was just a kid, he used to play games like Mario and Ice Climber, and he just asked if Tanaka has played any himself, because he explains how, similar to Ajin's, players in games usually have many lives. And he gives an example. If this player in a game has 100 lives, he can come back 100 times. However, if he only has 2 lives, what would he do with the other one? It kind of talks, because Tanaka, he was fighting with Izumi, he kind of remembers back on this thing. This actually happened, like the whole thing with Tanaka and Sato drinking tea at this cafe place. Yeah, that happened in a flashback. Tanaka's just remembering this while he's controlling his IBM while fighting Izumi, because he remembers how, because the whole thing with 2 lives. Right now, Tanaka is using his IBM, which is kind of 2 people. So yeah, he's gonna use one of his 2 lives to sacrifice his IBM, possibly, because his IBM does get destroyed here by Izumi, and Tanaka is still alive. So yeah, when those 2 lives gets destroyed, and Tanaka was able to escape. However, at the end of the chapter, Sato was able to successfully capture Eriko and was able to just keep her hostage for now. Sato, he is going to free Eriko eventually. He's not just going to keep him he's not going to keep Eriko with him forever. He's going to release him. He just needs Eriko just so he can get Kei Nagai here. I guess as a hostage, just so Kei can have like a drive to just get to Sato so they can talk to each other, because Sato doesn't know if Kei was actually going to show up or not. I mean, because right now he doesn't really know much about Kei at this moment in time in chapter 5, so he's gonna need to, just in case he was a hostage, so just so he can get, I guess, Kei over here, because that's really important. He needs to get as many Ajin as possible, because he's planning to help with Ajin rights, help give Ajins more freedom within Japan and the entire world. But in reality, Sato just wants to cause terrorism, because he just thinks it's fun. He sees reality as just a game. It's all he is. So kind of is, really. He's just a really bloodlust guy. That's kind of like, you probably see those type of characters drawn most of other anime. Those type of characters who just wants to fight and nothing else, just for the fun of it, really. Those type of characters kind of like, from Bleach. I mean, I guess Kenpachi Zaraki from Bleach is kind of similar in that sense, since he's just the type of guy who just wants to fight. He's really simple-minded, kind of like Sato. They just want to commit violence just because it's fun. Not really for any reason. They're just really barbaric freaking anime characters, and that's all they are. Sato's kind of no different, just same thing. He's really a simple guy. He just sees the entire reality as a game, and that's kind of it, really. So he doesn't really care about other people. Like I just said, it's all a game to him. This really doesn't matter to him. He has an unlimited amount of lives. It's kind of like he gotta cheat, and he has as many lives as he possibly wants to. I mean, and everyone else around him is just an enemy for him. Kind of like an obstacle in platformer games. How because in platformer games, most enemies just take 1 hit to kill, and that's it. It's kind of like here, because like every single human is like an obstacle to him, an enemy in a platformer game. You just shoot them in just 1 hit, and that's it. They're done. The same thing with him. Sato has unlimited lives. He's kind of like a main character of a video game, of a platformer video game, and that's kind of all it is, really. So that's this whole thing Sato has right there, and his IBM is kind of like I guess a power up for him he can use. Like, it's power up you can get in platformer games as well. Same thing there with that, and yes. So we cover here to where Tanaka and Izumi are at right now. Tanaka just explains through his IBM that, hey Izumi, did you know that he says, Izumi, did you know that an Ajin, he usually regenerates from the most largest part of his body as a base. He uses the base as the largest part of the body, like for example the torso. If an Ajin is blown up into smithereens, the torso would be probably the largest piece remaining of the Ajin body. That largest piece of the Ajin body would just merge with the other pieces that are just, like, for example, the arm or leg, just come back together. and it'll just form into an Ajin body. It'll just be reversed back to normal again. It's called resetting. That's what he just kind of explained to Izumi, and Izumi probably already knew that. I mean, she's been an Ajin for a while. I mean, yeah, she's been an Ajin ever since she was born. She just didn't know until, yeah, she was just killed later on. But yeah, that's going to be revealed later on in the manga, of course. So yes, and both Izumi and Tanaka get into a fight with their IBMs. It's just a whole combat thing, really. I mean, I never really understood the reason to put combat in manga, to be honest. Like, especially if it's too long, you know, it just drags on. I'm not really interested in it. I just flick past all of it. Really, it's just pointless. I mean, yeah, some stuff happens here. I mean, the point of this combat right here is just so Tanaka can learn, because right here Tanaka has never fought another IBM before. This is the first time he's ever fought another IBM. So I think, yeah, same thing with Izumi too. I mean Tanaka doesn't even know where to even strike this thing. I mean, because yeah, so Tanaka, of course, he just thinks how, yeah, so me and my IBM are connected through the mind. So the mind is through the head. So I guess I have to take out the head, and that's where Tanaka gets the idea. So he tries to strike the head, but Izumi's IBM kind of blocks that attack, so they just keep on like hitting each other over and over again, you know, that kind of stuff, whatever. Until one of them strikes them in the head. And once that happens, the IBM gets taken down. And yes, yeah, of course, Izumi is the one who wins with her IBM because she was able to get the advantage pretty quickly. I mean, first, yeah, let's see, yeah, Izumi was able to just a little bit just punched right through Tanaka's IBM's head right here, just bit to like just blur out Tanaka's vision connected to his IBM. It's kind of a whole Wi-Fi thing. You gotta make sure it's connected. The Wi-Fi is connected with his IBM. Tanaka's, yeah, it's gonna go off. The whole thing's all blurry and stuff. And soon, yeah, Izumi's IBM goes for the finishing blow, and then Tanaka's IBM's destroyed, and Tanaka wakes up. I was like, what the heck? Man, I guess I lost there. Sucks. Well, at least I learned something. So the IBM's head is the weakness. So I was right after all. So yes, Tanaka, your theory was right and proven. So yeah, so at least Tanaka learned something there. I mean, kind of developed his information he has on Ajin, so that's good there. Good. So Izumi has learned something too, how to defeat IBMs better, because this experience is really important since they're going to be fighting Ajins later on in the manga. So yes, they're going to need to learn this more. See, and yes, Tanaka is going to have to leave now, and Izumi thinks she's won, she's successful, she protected the girl, but yeah, she's wrong. Tanaka was just a diversion. Sato summoned his IBM and took Eriko while Izumi wasn't looking, and brought Eriko to the... Yeah, then Sato's IBM brought Eriko to the car, and then they were able to drive away with Tanaka as well, because Tanaka immediately hurried up after he just found out how to destroy IBMs quicker. So yes, he just rushed the car, and then he just drove away all of them. And Izumi wasn't able to catch up to them quick enough, so yeah, she failed her mission there. And then yeah, guards two of the guards also died as well, so that sucks. Izumi then had to call a whole team just to clean up all this mess. Yeah, Izumi is all frustrated now. I mean, yeah, this was not a good day for Izumi at all. I mean, it really wasn't. I mean, she gave all this information to Eriko, who she is still alive, and she failed to protect Eriko from Tanaka and Sato as well. Yeah, so that's gonna suck there. But yeah, she's gonna send a message to Tosaki about what happened. Yeah, so, and right now Tosaki, he is currently in the chapter. He's talking with these scientists, these three researcher guys who don't really do anything, and Colonel Koma is there as well. Of course, Tosaki is just reviewing about this thing where, yeah, Koji Tanaka, he was captured by Sato, he was taken by him, freed by him, and it says right here, he's just talking about the whole new species, about the new species is just Ajins who control IBMs, but Tosaki doesn't know at this moment in time in chapter 5 that every single Ajin has IBMs. All of them do. It's just that some of them probably don't even know how to use them or summon them or fully control them. Kind of like Ko Nakano does. I mean, yeah, Ko, he does have his IBM. It's just he can't summon it very well. No, it's not a new species. It's just the same. They're all just Ajins. Like all Ajins have IBMs. That's all I'm saying. It's just you have to like know how to use them and summon them and control them, and stuff like that. Make sure they listen to you. Yeah, that's what you have to do. And all of them, yeah, these guys are saying, oh, so the new species, that's their whole invisible black matter thing. That, yeah, cause they can't see the IBM, so of course they don't know what it is exactly. They just see, yeah, what is that thing? I mean, of course they don't know. Tasaki doesn't know because he can't see IBM. I mean, that's Izumi's job since Izumi is an Ajin. Of course, Colonel Koma, the other researchers don't know this. However, yes, she is an Ajin, and yeah, she can see IBM, so she knows what's going on at all times with the Ajin, stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it says right here like the whole thing with the Shinya Nakamura incident had the whole IBM's things, and also the new species there as well was the one that triggered the whole slaughter fest with all those Ajin committee guys there who were trying to capture Shinya Nakamura. Yeah, they were killed by the whole flood phenomenon caused by the new species, which was Shinya, and yeah, so that's what they're discussing about. And Colonel Koma stated how, okay, well, yeah, you're talking about this stuff, but I still don't know much about the Ajin scream thing. I mean, what's that whole thing all about? Like Ajins can paralyze people through the screams. Like, I still don't know. You're bringing way too many new subjects up. I can't keep up, man. Yeah, so of course one of the researchers explained this how, yeah, the entire thing with the scream, that's just a Thanatos reflex thing. I mean, some insects have them. It's kind of like when you put a finger near an insect, it kind of freezes up because it's near a more superior being that's much more stronger and bigger than it. So yeah, it will freeze up. Because same thing with the whole thing with Ajins and humans. When Ajin freeze up, I guess Ajins are superior beings, so they will freeze up humans if they scream the way they do. But Sasaki just explains how, yeah, if you want to be immune to the screams, you just wear earplugs. It's kind of all it is, just earplugs. You can't hear it, and then yeah, you're immune to the scream. It doesn't do anything to you. So the entire screen, the Ajin screen is not really a huge threat. You just need earplugs, and that's it. It's not that big of a deal, really. Yeah, and of course, let's see. Yeah, and while Tosaki was explaining this whole thing about how yeah, he also says how, or if one is close with the Ajin, also those who recognize the Ajin as an Ajin seem to be less affected by it. Yeah, he also says those things about how some might not be affected by it as much, which kind of explains how Kaito wasn't affected by the scream, because I guess Kaito was close with Kei, so it didn't affect him as much. But yeah, Tosaki, he gets a message from Tosaki, which rings, and yeah, the entire researchers wasn't able to hear it. It says, hey, Tosaki, you think you should shut that down? I mean, we're in a meeting right now. We can't really have those phones on. But yeah, Tosaki, he had to pick it up. It's really important. I mean, he needed to check it out. Like, what is this? This may be important. Oh, it's me. Alright, so he's calling me. Alright, so not calling, he's sending a message, but whatever, same thing. Of course, he's just saying, Tosaki's like, it seems like that it went well. I don't know what he means that it went well. I mean, Eriko got captured, but yeah, we'll see what happens next chapter with that. However, we cut right here to where Kei is at. I mean, Kei sees his IBM, and yeah, of course, Kei is still inside of the abandoned building where he was brought there by Kaito. Where Kaito's still getting some stuff for their trip to Kyushu, which Kei explains how, yeah, he's not going to Kyushu. There's no way that's going to happen. It's too far away. Plus, he can't trust any humans right now. He has to think really smartly. He needs to be with other Ajins like him, because only other Ajins can understand what he's going through. Plus, he needs to know more about what it means to be an Ajin, since he's really inexperienced and yeah, he just has to be with other Ajins. Like, it's not gonna work with just going to Kyushu. So, especially with Kaito. I mean, Kaito's only human. He only has one life. So Kaito dies on his way to Kyushu. That's it. He just dies. He only has one life. He can't come back, and Kei's gonna be all alone. So yeah, Kei, the right thing for him to do is to go to see other Ajins. Yeah, so that sets things up that he's gonna go and meet up with Sato and Tanaka, and they're gonna talk about they're gonna explain Kei about what it means to be an Ajin. But right now, Kei, he doesn't hate humans as much, but that's gonna change later on. It's definitely gonna change. So yes, and Kei sees his IBM, but at first he thinks it's an hallucination, but right now he's thinking very clearly and calmly. So because like he's all safe now. I mean, nobody can find him where he is. No police, no thugs, or no one can find him where he is right now. I mean, he kind of considers that he should just go hide in the mountains for now and just. He doesn't even need to eat anything because even if he starves to death, he can just reset. He just starve, reset. He even explains it here, but he just maybe that's too much of a pain to go through. I mean, he kind of prefers to, I guess, eat. It'd be pretty nice to eat because eating is feels good. It's good to eat. So yeah, he would rather eat, but so yeah, he's not gonna stay in the mountains. He's definitely not gonna do that. He's gonna go to the Ajin community and just try to find someone like that, so someone who can help him. And then while he was thinking about that, let's see. Yeah, yeah. He also thinks about how okay, so I saw it on the news on the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare how they explained how two people die per minute. So that means a lot of people for the day in Japan die a lot. So I think he says how over 2,000 people die in the mountains. And no, not 2,000. Just yeah, I think it's less than 300 people die in the mountains. Some are missing as well. Yeah, he just basically a lot of people in Japan die, so they gotta be more Ajin. So he's definitely gonna have to call. He's definitely gonna have to wait for someone to call him because definitely he knows how an Ajin is definitely gonna call him. So yeah, that would be really great there if he can get some help, some Ajin help. See, and while he was thinking about stuff like that, Kaito then shows up with some stuff, some bags. He got from the store. I suppose they are water, food, maybe some toothbrushes so he can brush his teeth morning because they're gonna be going to Kyushu, which Cage just already made up his mind that he's not going with him, but he's not gonna tell Kaito because right now Kaito says, "All right, we'll just take a nap for now until I guess it's night or whatever. It'll be just a short nap. I'll just wake up for an hour. An hour later, you just stay awake. Yeah, because yeah, Kei's not doing that bullshit. He's just gonna take the motorbike and I guess just get as far away as Kaito as possible." And yeah, right now, so yeah, he takes Kaito's phone because he's gonna need that to wait for some Ajis to call him, which happens immediately. Actually, means like yeah, Sato he calls Kei immediately and tells, "Hey, have you ever seen a black ghost before?" And Kei's like, "Wait, yeah, this is definitely Naji. All right, hello, yeah. So who are you? Yes." I go to Sato's like, "Kei, you're an Ajin. Yes, I know. You're an Ajin too, right? Yes, I am. All right, Kei. So I need you to come meet up with me so we can discuss something about your situation right now. Otherwise, he's gonna definitely show up and go to where Sato is at so he can talk to him. I mean, that's really important, of course. And then yeah, so let's see. Yeah, even Sato even asked Kei, "All right, Kei, do you have any transportations, anything that you can travel all the way here?" And Kei's like, "Yes, I do. The motorbike, I can use Kaito's motorbike to travel all the way to Sato, so we can talk to him, and so that we can like progress the plot here. Because right now we're not progressing anything. We're here in the forest. So yeah, so let's get the freaking motorbike and let's get it started already. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, Kei travels all the way to the freaking place where Sato is at right now, and he just thinks about how, all right, so there has got to be two divisions within the Ajin community. One that just stays peaceful within the Ajin society, and the other division that causes a ruckus, that just I guess causes trouble, causes terrorism, uses their Ajin abilities to their advantage, and just causes as much terrorism as possible. Of course, he doesn't really blame that division because there are definitely humans that deserve to be killed, which he's referencing to the thugs that were trying to capture Kei for money. Yeah, those kind of people do deserve to be killed. That's what Kei believes, and I don't really blame him. I kind of believe that too. And yes, so Sato is talking to Tanaka right here, and he says, so Tanaka, he's been able to use it subconsciously since he was young. Yeah, of course he's referencing to Kei Nagai's IBM. How Kei was able to use it. He was aware of his IBM ever since he was young, but he just didn't want to admit he was an Ajin. He already had a feeling, but didn't want to admit it because he just wants kept his life simple and just free. He just wanted to be a doctor to help cure Eriko's disease, but that didn't happen at all. So yeah, his entire life was ruined once he got hit by that truck in the first chapter. Tanaka, I don't know. He's just well, as long as he doesn't betray us, I guess it's cool. Whatever. Of course, they have Eriko in the trunk. I'm surprised she can even breathe in there, but whatever. I guess they kind of poke some holes within the trunk so Eriko can have some air. But she is tied up there in the freaking trunk, so it sucks for her. And yes, we cut right here to where Kay's at on the motorbike, and he says, however, he said, however, if this danger extends and the Ajins are killing people who don't deserve to be killed, I'm going to be one to kill them myself. So yeah, Kay does have some morals there. He's not as cold-hearted as we think, and he even says it right here. I mean, I don't know why else they have this at the end if he's actually a kind-hearted person, truly. But I mean, yes, we're gonna see next chapter more on this. So yes, it's gonna keep on expanding on. So yeah, stay tuned for the next chapter, everybody, because I'm going to make that immediately after this one. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Follow me on Twitter, comment down in the comment section below. Bye.